It's time to go inside the Dougout with Doug Gann.
Guys, welcome out to another episode of our 2026 LCU Wildcats football preview. And every preview day means that we're getting a little bit closer to that Thursday, August 27th kickoff up at Northwestern State. And speaking of kickoffs, we've got one of the kickers that's coming onto the roster here. Local product out of Grant High School is Jaden Rivera, and Jaden joins us this morning. Jaden, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Look, made the transition from high school to college, and I know everybody when they're growing up, that's the thing. You want to get to the next level. Man, you didn't, so tell me what that's been like.
Oh, man, it has a great feeling. Like, getting to high school and college, like, oh, this is next level. We're going to do more drills. We're going to raise the intensity, get even farther. It's just a next level to, like, getting higher stage, going to pro.
What was it about LCU that said, you know what, this is the home for me?
Well, it's really close to home. I'm about, like, 20 minutes away. I only did 2 years of football, so I knew I probably could have took it somewhere else, but LCU's so close, and I want to stay close to family and just be right there with them, have them come to my football games, and then they gave me the opportunity, and I took it right away.
Look, I really think that that's a great step in it too. And so one of the things that you said was that you've only been playing football 2 years.
Yes.
And to the person that's watching, they say, well, wait a minute, 2 years, and he went from high school into college right away. That says a lot too. You took a pretty good route. You're a longtime soccer guy.
Yep.
What does your background in soccer do for you when it comes to kicking a football?
I guess more like the technique of how you kick a football. It's hitting it with the side of your foot, the mechanics of it. I've been playing soccer for 8 years, so I guess I kind of got used to hitting the side of my foot and just overall mechanics of hitting the ball.
What is a typical workout for you when you're going? Because, you know, the guys are out there and they're hitting it. And I've seen kickers at practice, and sometimes it gets a little long and it gets a little lonely if you're over there kicking on there. What is a normal workload for you as a kicker?
So on a good workload day, we're doing like 40 to 50 balls a day. We're working from hashes to hashes. We start warming up, hit some no steps, then some one steps. Then we just progressively go back. We hit like 3 balls at 30, then the hashes, 3 balls at 40, hashes. And we just keep going back. And then after that, if we need some other work, like just mechanics, we'll work on like stabilizing our arm,
right.
Ball contact, or even like doing a precision test.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that we're hitting the target each time, like down the middle each time. So just any of that. It kind of just varies throughout the day.
What's the biggest difference you think between your workout for soccer versus your workout for football?
Oh, it's just football is all one thing. You got to be consistent doing one thing. Soccer, you got to be alert every time. You got to be really fast at it. You got to be really fast at football too. But there's so much more with soccer. You got to learn different skills. And football is just one thing. You just got to hit it through the uprights. Every single time.
You make that sound pretty simple, but if I go out there to kick, I'm probably hitting the center and the butt with the football if I kick it. So it's more than just kick it up through the uprights, but I love that confidence. What's the difference in striking the ball? Because soccer, from what I understand, has always been hit it low. In football, that's not the key. You got to get it up. So what are those two differences?
So with a football, you got to hit it like right below the center.
Right.
It's kind of like the sweet spot. And on your foot, you kind of want to hit it more close to your ankle. For soccer, you're hitting it more with like the bone or your big toe in a way. So you're hitting it more at the end of your foot. I don't know why. I think it has a better flight pattern to it. And with soccer, you're hitting more at the bottom if you're trying to play like a long ball in the air. If you're trying to shoot a soccer ball, then you're hitting it dead center.
Look, that's more than I can. I'll go back to just kick it through the uprights. I think that works out a lot better. A topic that's off football on there, but I want to ask you about that. World Cup's been going on now too. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on that and how it's just overtaken the country and the world?
Oh man, it's been crazy. I've seen so many people like influenced by it. I've been watching a lot of games, a lot, and my favorite teams went out, of course.
Of course, that's.
But I've been seeing a lot of people like just change direction towards the World Cup since it started, especially in the U.S.
Right.
It's just been crazy. I've been seeing a whole bunch of people like come over here and just watch.
I think the sport has grown so much over the last, 10 years, let's say. But you're seeing more and more rec league soccer, travel soccer, competitive soccer, club ball. You're seeing a lot more of that. Do you notice that the soccer has grown in the U.S.?
Oh, absolutely. I remember when I started. I'm in the 4 years I was in high school. I was a freshman. I used to go to this camp, and we didn't have many people there. And then as I got older, I've seen new people come in. There's been tons of people. We almost doubled in size.
Wow, yeah, that's you can see that everywhere that you go, and it's good to have that sport on there. I know Nick that does the broadcast with me is a big long-time soccer coach and just absolutely loves it. So that's good. All right, so you're getting ready to report on the 20th.
Yep.
How's that? I mean, the excitement's we compared it to the closer you get to Christmas morning, getting on campus there. What's the anticipation and excitement like about getting on campus on the 20th?
I'm just ready to go to work. I'm just ready to just get back at it, start kicking field goals, kicking kickoffs, ready to raise the intensity. It's going to be rough. We have to get up 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to be there early, and they're going to be there late.
Look, 6 o'clock, that's gonna be a late practice when you get into the season.
Yeah.
Some of them start a lot earlier than that, but it's a different level that is on there. So what do you think your adjustment's going to be from Grant High School to NAIA football?
I think it's gonna be rough. I think it's gonna wake me up a lot and be like, oh, this is college. This is college football.
Then you go there and have to put the studies on top of it too, your classes too. What are you going to study when you go to LCU?
I'm majoring in PTA right now.
Okay, well, look, that's only going to keep your life balanced on there too. It's a different world without a doubt. But you take it one step further too, because I think that you're going to try to juggle soccer and football. Is that the idea?
I'm thinking about it. I'm currently rostered for soccer, so I'm currently thinking about it. I'm gonna give it a shot, I think.
Right.
But I'll see where it goes from there.
All right, so multi-sports in high school too.
Yep.
What do you tell our folks at home what you think the importance is of being well-rounded and playing more than one sport?
I think it has to be strong in every aspect. You have to be mentally strong and physically strong. You got to recover very well. I take recovery very seriously because I've seen a lot of people get hurt, especially a lot of my friends get hurt in high school. So recovery as a multi-sport athlete is very important. Just make sure you have a lot of strength in your body in every aspect, because you don't want to get hurt. Everybody wants to be great at everything.
Right.
Let's be honest. So just being mentally and physically strong is two most important things.
All right. So the last couple of years, there's been a pipeline of guys from Grant headed over to LCU and headed to that next level. A lot of them have played in that Gridiron All-American football bowl game too. What is it you think about what Coach Felton and Grant High School is doing to get more players into college?
I think that what we're doing is great. I heard that some of the coaches there are actually traveling and learning at other colleges, like what should we teach our kids, what workouts should we do, and how do we actually get them to understand, get them to grow, get them stronger. And I think they're taking it that one step forward to go out and obtain all this knowledge and then bring it back to Grant.
There you go. All right, so if you had one memory of your time at Grant, let's have that. It could be a school story, it could be a Coach Felton story, it could be a field goal, it could be whatever it is.
Always. Definitely my game longest field goal.
Right?
For sure.
And that was
43 yards.
That's got to be a sweet moment because you just kicked it through the uprights. When you hear your number called, what are you thinking? Like, man, we're going to go out there and shoot this long one?
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I wasn't given a lot of chance for field goals, and when I heard a field goal, I'm like, oh, man, this is my shot.
Well, in defense of that, and we'll get on to that feeling about that too, it was easy to hand the ball to number one because he's subject to break it at any single time. Ahmad Sykes is able to go at any time. But you hear that call, and are you on the sideline as they cross the 50? So when you cross the 50, is that when you go over there and start getting loose, or what's the plan?
Yeah, usually, if I'm cold, I'll grab a couple balls in the net, and I'll just kick some, and I'll just make sure that everything's right. And just kind of watching where they're going. If they don't get past that and they decide to go punt, then I'll just kind of calm down. But I see them progressively moving towards the end zone. I'm like, okay, let's get loose, get ready, ball through upright.
But you're going to be there for your extra points anyway.
Yeah.
So you're out there getting at that point because you guys put up a lot of points last year.
We put up
a lot of points. So extra points were just banging through when they weren't going for 2 on it. So, all right, you get the call, and here's your longest. You're like, I'm going in here 43-yard attempt. Or is your mind just clear?
Oh, my mind's not clear.
It's not
It was
clear.
not clear.
So you hear these stories about I'm not thinking anymore. I'm out on the field and I'm seeing it. But that's not what's going on.
No, I was fine up to when got to the point. I started taking my steps back, moved to the side, looked up at the field goal. I was like, I'm not good.
You're like, that's a long way
That's
away.
a long way.
Look, I don't think that's the confidence they want to hear about, but that's real, and that's what you get out here on the dugout. So, look, I love that. What do you think your leg has in it? What's your distance you think that would be where you're comfortable for, whether you've got them in warm-ups or practice or whatever it is?
I'll say 48 in. I mean, my longest in practice being 52.
Right.
So I think anywhere from 48 inside, I got all day.
What can you do to strengthen that and go from there? Because, look, there's been a lot of kickers. One out of this area, Chris Boniel, they talked about he didn't have a big leg, but he was as consistent as you'll find in there, too. And being consistent from 45 in, and that's worth its weight right there.
Mm-hmm. Consistency is, I think, a lot more important than the power you have.
Right.
I mean, if you're good from 48 in, fine. If you're good from 60 in, that's even better. But if you're good,
It's even better.
it's even
That's
better.
right.
But if you can hit from 60, but you can't hit a couple of 30s, you missing a game, then it's game changer.
Look, and nobody, they'll remember the missed 30-yarder before they'll remember the made 50-yarder.
Yep.
They'll remember the chip shots. So, well, I'm looking forward to having you out there, Jaden. It's going to be a lot of fun following you there. We'll be out there the 20th watching and keeping an eye on everything. But I'm looking for great things out of you. So, Jaden Rivera from Grant High School all the way to LCU, Louisiana Christian University Wildcats. Football, maybe soccer. We'll see about it. Jaden, thank you.
Thank you.
There you go, guys. We'll be back with another episode of The Dugout here as our preview of the 2026 LCU Wildcats football season continues right here on 446 Sports.